Cookie Lab.
Hi, and welcome to Cookie Lab. I'm Jill.
And I'm Chris. And Jill, I remember that you promised us some very special cookies. Last time we tried the Buskin iced tea cookies.
Yes, and they were iced tea cookies, but the way you said it, it sounded almost like they were iced tea cookies.
I understand the difference, and I hope that our viewers and listeners do too.
So I decided to make cookies with iced tea.
Cookies made of iced tea.
Arnold Palmer cookies.
Arnold
Are you familiar
Palmer,
with
they're golf cookies.
Well, he has a drink named after him, which is just a blend of lemonade and iced tea. I'll tell you all about it.
I can't wait. I love Arnold Palmer's. Okay. It's not an alcoholic drink, right?
No, if you put alcohol in it, it becomes a John Daly because he was kind of a more...
Because John Daly was a bit of a
He was
lush.
a party guy as opposed to Arnie, who was more
Arnie
of a
was
straight-laced.
Yeah, he had his own army.
Arnie's Army?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
Okay.
So golf great Arnold Palmer...
Oh, this is going to
used
be
to
a
ask-
difficult episode, ladies. Arnold Palmer.
used to ask his wife Winnie to put some lemonade in his iced tea, and he ordered this at a restaurant. His preferred ratio is 3 parts iced tea to 1 part lemonade. Sometimes it's called half and half, like iced tea lemonade, but just know that his was like 3 to 1.
3 parts iced tea to 1 part lemonade.
Yes. And
Okay.
so he was in a restaurant in Palm Springs, California, and someone overheard him and said, I'll have that Arnold Palmer drink. And it just became like something.
The rest was
everybody drinks it.
cocktail
And
history.
yeah, in like 2001 or 2002, he teamed up with the Arizona iced tea people.
Oh, okay.
And so like his name is on their version of it. And my kids drink it like it's... I mean, I don't even know how to describe how quickly they go through a 12-pack of cans of that stuff.
Well, good for Arnold Palmer.
I Googled iced tea cookie, but Arnold Palmer cookies came up like quite a bit.
Okay.
So
it's a thing.
I'm always excited to find out that there's a cookie thing that we don't know about yet.
Now we do.
Now we do. And I chose a recipe that I saw on multiple other people's websites by a baker called Irvin Lin, L-I-N.
Irvin Lin.
The only vowels in his name are I's. He's I-R-V-I-N-L-I-N. He has a cookbook called Marbled, Swirled, and Layered.
Oh, it's an actual hard cookbook.
I believe so. I didn't look into it, but multiple bakers referenced his recipe, so I decided he's probably the Arnold Palmer of Arnold Palmer cookies, if you will. That is hard to say.
It is, yeah.
So I liked it also because it's one of those cookies where you make 2 different doughs and then make a ball.
Marbleized
cookie.
and
I have fun doing stuff like that.
Oh, sure. Who doesn't?
And so I made lemon cookie dough with lemon zest and lemon extract. And then I made the tea cookie dough by pulverizing the insides of Lipton tea bags in a grinder. Like I have a coffee grinder for coffee and then I have another coffee grinder for spices because I don't want to like make all my spices taste like coffee. And so I use that. And still, it wasn't quite as fine. Like I'll be interested to see how they taste if they are in any way gritty from the tea.
Interesting, because I would have thought that you made tea and used it in the recipe.
I did for the glaze.
Okay.
But I mean, you don't really put water in cookie recipes.
No,
so
I was wondering what you were going to take away. Maybe some of the butter or
it was 5 teaspoons of the powdered tea, pulverized tea, beaten into an egg. So when you add the egg to your dough, it is already tea flavored.
I wonder if they make a tea powder. So, like they make matcha powder.
Yeah. I don't know. I marbled those 2 together and baked them and then cooled them. And I made the 2 different glazes, a lemon glaze, both just confectioner's sugar base and then lemon juice and brewed tea. And I kind of did a little drizzly. And I think...
They look delicious.
I think we're ready to try them.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
We don't get anything about the history of golf and Scotland and Arnold Palmer's childhood as a... car mechanic found playing golf one day and some guy came by and said, "Hey, you got a nice swing.
I like your swing." No, I just thought the beverage would be sufficient
Okay,
for
excellent.
the viewer. What do you guys think?
You can let us know. If you
I
want
do know
more
he was
history, we
married to
can
this
come back.
lady Winnie for like a very, very long time. And,
All right.
and the Winnie Palmer is if you use sweet tea.
Oh, I love them. I love them even more.
Arnold's is just, unsweetened,
Yeah.
regular iced tea like I would drink. Yeah.
I would be the Winnie. All right, let's taste.
Okay. It's a flat, chewy cookie.
Oh yeah.
The tea portion and the lemon portion behaved slightly differently.
Well, it's very thin. It's going to be very chewy. I'm tempted. You broke the cookie, and I'm tempted to fold it in on itself.
Yes.
And eat it together.
Do
to
it.
Begin with. So here we go. Lemon.
Lemon bomb. The lemon dough really crisped up on the edge much more than the tea dough.
The smell of lemon is the first thing you get.
I can't smell a thing. I have a little cold.
Let me just taste the tea cookie alone because I like it. It's nice and chewy and easy to eat.
I think it's fun, and because my kids like that beverage so much, I can see myself putting this in the rotation.
When you eat the tea cookie, the tea portion by itself, wow.
Tastes like tea?
What kind of tea did you use?
Lipton tea.
Lipton tea. Icing goes nicely with it. I might just make a tea cookie with the icing and still call it an Arnold Palmer cookie.
Oh, instead of marbling a tea dough and a lemon glaze?
Yeah.
You could. A lemon cookie with a tea glaze.
tea glaze.
And then put them all out on a plate.
Oh,
Baker's choice.
wow. Nice, easy to eat. Some unique flavors we've never had before. Always like cookie 201.
Still innovating.
A unique flavor.
Yeah.
So cool.
So I can tell you about the science of tea if you're interested.
Yes, tell me all about the science of tea. I'm under the impression that tea is in danger from global warming.
I have no idea if that's true.
Tell me what you know.
I just wanted to tell you some interesting sciencey information about it.
Okay.
I found out about this years ago when I visited the Azores, which is some islands in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean that are part of the country of Portugal. And they, for many years, were a producer of oranges. But then there was a blight of some kind, and the crops failed, and they had to change gears. Tea cultivated in Portugal, in the Azores, is like the only place outside of Asia, basically, where tea is grown.
Really? See, I thought that there was a small band in the world in which tea could be grown.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe the Azores is in that band. I don't know, but I would think not, because India is like in the southern hemisphere and they grow, don't they?
You're asking the wrong person.
Okay, so let me just tell you what
I don't really know anything west of Ohio.
Right, that's true. There are 6 main types of tea: white, yellow, green, oolong, black. I think I've heard of all those, maybe not yellow.
Yeah.
And then something called post-fermented. I don't know anything about that.
No.
The thing that you need to know is that all of these come from the same leaf.
Of course
They're
they
not
do.
different plants. It's called Camellia sinensis, and it all has to do with oxidization after the leaf is picked.
Oxidation after the leaf is picked.
Yes.
Tell
So
me more.
the plant is full of polyphenols, mostly flavonoids.
Flavonoids.
And these are beneficial to our health, but the tea grows them for its own self.
As a protection.
Yes, it protects them somehow from predators.
Sure.
Us. Not us. We want it. So polyphenols are like 30%. The leaf is 30% polyphenols, and then everything else is some other amino acids like theanine and also some caffeine.
Cellulose and things like that. Caffeine.
The polyphenols in the leaves are stable, as long as they remain on the plant. And then as soon as you pick them, the oxidization starts naturally because oxidase is released in the leaves. And it converts the polyphenols into new compounds, mainly theaflavins and thearubigins.
Oh.
And if you apply heat while these leaves are just drying out, that stops the oxidization. I would feel like heat would speed up like a basic chemical reaction, but maybe oxidation is something different.
I don't know.
As the tea makers control the oxidation, so they control the flavor profile and chemical, composition of their leaf. So the green, white, and yellow leaves, they're not allowed to oxidize very much. They get heated quickly after they are picked to stop that process. One of the reasons why they're called yellow or green is because the brewed liquid will be a very light color.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So all the leaves are green. It's a green plant. The black tea is actually helped along by cutting and bruising the leaves. That disrupts the cell structure and
Yes.
it lets all the leaf juices and enzymes mix together. So it gets to more oxidation. When you brew it, it's like dark in color, reddish, brownish, dark in color. After the leaves are laid out like that and that stuff is done to them, it's called withering as they dry it, and then they roll them. I'm not 100% sure why, but I think it helps also release more enzymes and oils.
I would think the more oils in the leaf, the stronger the tea would be.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
There's loose leaf tea and bags of tea, but like 96% of the tea is bags, like people in the world.
Really?
That's what this BBC Science Focus
Oh, you gotta
article
believe the English about the
suggested
tea.
to me. What they say is the majority of us, around 96%, use tea bags. Does that mean like British citizens?
That doesn't-
Listeners of
so-
the BBC?
So here is a little statistics.
Yeah.
96% of us use
Tea
tea
bags.
bags. British citizens. Let's say we're all still a little bit British citizens.
No, we're not.
That's different than 96% of all the tea.
Yeah. China is huge and so populous, and they drink so much tea. Are you
But
telling me they're
maybe-
using tea bags?
Maybe the Chinese use much more loose leaf tea than the British.
But still, that would. What percent of the population, of the tea drinking population, is Chinese people? I would think it would be very high. We're going to get derailed on the statistic. Don't worry about it. The point is, preparing loose leaf tea and bag tea, you're going to steep the bag tea less long. You're going to use water that's not quite boiling, right?
Yeah, right.
The tea bags
By the
are
way,
going to want like 2 to 5 minutes, I would say.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 40% of the global market of tea is consumed in China. Interesting.
Anyway, so the tea, it has some caffeine, but it has also something called L-theanine, which is a relaxing chemical, and that's why drinking tea makes you feel like it's a relaxing experience, not like coffee, which is like you think you're going to go.
So it's a mixture of the caffeine and the L-theanine.
And the relaxing, yeah. And so after that, it's up to you whether you want to put honey in it or squeeze a lemon in it or put milk in it. That's all up to you.
lemonade.
Yes. And have an Arnold Palmer cookie.
I think I'll just go right for the cookie.
Okay. Sounds good.
Well, that was delicious, and it was a little bit of delicious science. And if people have more questions, they can write into us. And
Yes.
maybe we'll come up with some more answers and some more cookies.
There's so much to know and so many cookies to eat.
And there's so many different types of tea. We could
Yes,
make
yes. We
all
could be
kinds
tea
of
lab
different
easily.
Tea cookies.
I look forward
can't
to it.
Wait. Bye, Jill.
See you next week. Bye.
Cookie Lab.